dishes that are a little bit heartier. And so I wanted to make my crispy meatballs. It's chicken meatballs with a little bit of mozzarella in the center and then deep fried with it. It's sort of a cross between a meatball and an arancino. But instead of using rice in this, I use chicken. They're decadent and they are fantastic. I've got a 1/4 cup of breadcrumbs, and I'm just using the panko breadcrumbs. Just create a lot of lightness in a meatball, which is what you really want. Then we're gonna do a little bit of salt and a little bit of milk. Just a couple tablespoons of milk. And this is sort of the traditional way that my family makes meatballs, and really and truly the way I also learned to make meatballs when I was in cooking school. There we go. A little bit of parsley, some fresh flavor. We're gonna add some red pepper flakes, just for a little bit of spice, however much you want, I guess. And then, of course, some dried oregano, which you'll find in most Italian meatballs. And an egg. There we go. The egg is the binder. And I like to do all of this before I mix in the meat. It keeps the meat nice and tender, and that's the trick. And that's all you do, just like this. Perfect. Now, add this on top of my chicken. So what I have is a mixture of ground white meat and dark meat chicken. So basically I did a 1/2 pound of dark meat chicken and 1/2 pound of white meat chicken to get a nice light chicken meatball. And we're gonna add lots of Parmesan cheese, because what is an Italian meatball without some Parmesan cheese? Heaven! We're gonna add a lot of cheese to this anyhow. All right, so I'm going in. I'm gonna mix it with my hands because honestly, if I mix it with anything else, I'll overmix it. So the idea is that you can feel when everything's mixed together if you use your hands. I take this little scooper. It's about a tablespoon or so. I put it in my hand, take some mozzarella that I cubed. We're gonna stick it in the center. Perfect for a holiday little treat. I'm done rolling all my chicken meatballs. So now I have my little dredging station. You wanna put them in a little bit of flour, a little bit of egg, and then breadcrumbs. More of these light Japanese-style panko breadcrumbs. Okay. Then we have vegetable oil that I've been heating, and it's at about 350. And the way you know that the oil is to temperature is by dropping some of the breadcrumbs. And if they slowly rise to the surface and start to turn golden brown, it's a perfect temperature. So now we're gonna add a meatball at a time in there. There we go. They're gonna fry up for about 5 minutes until they're a nice golden brown, the meat's cooked, and the mozzarella is melted inside. Ooh, these meatballs are looking good. Golden brown. We're gonna put them on this paper towel so you can drain off all the extra oil, and then season them. Remember, season them with a little bit of salt when they come out of the fryer so that the salt sticks to the actual meatball and it's well seasoned. All right, I'm gonna fry up the rest of my chicken meatballs here, and then I'm gonna get started on my stuffed peppers.